And here we go again. Some more pointless, stupid, not so needed race swapping. And not just race swapping this time, character swapping, because they're taking a character and essentially making an entire new character out of this established character. So the only thing about this character that's left is their name. You'll never guess what character this is, but we're bounding into comics. Netflix's Castlevania Nocturne supervising background designer Steve Stark stands by Annette's race swapping. Go complain about something that matters. Well, if it doesn't matter, then why do you people insist on race swapping? Why not just leave the characters as they are? What? And not just race swapping. Why do you go as far as to change the character completely? So Annette's character has always been like the damsel in distress, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, there's not every girl in this world is a girl boss like they're trying to make it seem. Like every female that comes out has to be outspoken and girl boss and oh my god, yeah, slay queen. And they always have to be putting the guys in their place. Not every girl is like that. Some girls like to be the more traditional girls, to be the more feminine girls, to be the more traditional females to stay at work, stay at home. Not every girl has to be a fucking girl boss. But not only do we have the character, this is what they look like now. This is what they look like. This is from Annette. Is relieved to see Maria in Castlevania, the Dracula X Chronicles. Why? And according to Netflix, the former damsel in distress will now be portrayed as a sorceress who used her power and wits to escape vampire enforced enslavement in the Caribbean, and now wields magic to stop the impending apocalyptic threat. Once again, why do we need all these females to be girl bosses? Why do we need characters? The only thing about her now is her name. It is the only thing right now that's tying her to the original character, is her freaking name. If you wanted to create a character like this, why not just make a new character? Why take an established character that has been around and fuck them up? And I'll give you, because people think it's about race or whatever, Peter Parker. That's like making Peter Parker before he gets bit by the spider. He's always meek and mild and, oh, I'm nerdy and this and that. That's like taking Peter Parker, making him huge, buff, and outright Chad before he gets bitten by the spider. No one would like that because that's not who Peter Parker is. And even after he becomes Spider-Man, he's not that much bigger. He's still, really don't have the confidence still to talk to the people I like. But that's like making him a fucking Chad before he gets bit by the spider. Basically, at that point, the only thing he has is his name. Because if his personality isn't there, and he's not the Peter Parker we know, then it's not fucking Peter Parker. Every time we see him, regardless of whether it's the Sam Raimi ones or whoever, whether it's Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland, they always portray the same kind of Peter Parker that are very, small and skinny, and they're very nerdy, and they know a lot about a lot. And, oh, I'm not that great with talking to girls. They eventually get either MJ or Gwen or whoever, but it's like, that's Peter Parker. And people would be pissed if you were to take Peter and make him some like before he even becomes Spider-Man. People would be complaining about that. That'd be like taking Goku, making him an Earthling, turning him black for whatever reason, and then making him a fucking pussy who doesn't like fighting. That's not who Goku is, and people would be complaining about that. If they're taking a character and the only thing about that character that's left is their name, then just make a new fucking character. She's now a different race. Her backstory seems to be completely different, where it's like, oh, she has the power and she's a girl boss and she fought her way out of enslavement. Ugh. It's not the character anymore. Just, if you wanted a character like that, just make a new fucking character. It's What was this? Original characters are great, but the race swapping off pre-established characters needs to stop. And of course, the person who did it, you know, doesn't. Every time a person comes out and says, "Oh, well, it's not made for you," or "Why do you care so much?" What happens? Especially Netflix stuff. What happens? Every single time, without fail, when a person comes out and says, "Oh, it's not for you," well, if you don't like it, don't watch it, or attacking fans, what freaking happens? Every single time. Yeah, Packer Girl. Sir, have you not seen the amount of Castlevania fans furious about Annette being race swapped? Original character is great, but the race swapping pre-established characters needs to stop. Steve Stark, this is the person who did it, and you'll actually let me go down here, and you'll see exactly. It's like basically a self-insert almost at this point. Supervising background designer of Netflix's Castlevania Nocturne, an actual vampire. He, him. Huh. Almost like a self-insert. I've literally seen like a handful of people angry about this. Go complain about something that matters. Well, if it doesn't matter, then why are you taking so much time and dedication to not only swap the race of the person, but to change their backstory completely? If it doesn't matter. Don't watch the show, Jen. I genuinely don't care if a very small handful of people are angry we made a character black. No, it's not the fact that you made a character black. It's because you took this person right here, who is established as white, and is a damsel in distress, and there's nothing wrong with that. Again, that's like taking Samus, a badass woman, and then making her into a fucking pussy. And then, but then she gets rescued by an even stronger willed, more girl boss, female. You don't fuck with established characters. I don't know what part of this is hard for them to comprehend. We don't care. Again, if this was an original character, because they're already taking the time to race swap and basically, the former damsel in distress will now be portrayed as a sorceress, using her power and wits to escape vampire and forced enslavement in the Caribbean. You're changing her character completely. Why not just make this a new character? Why are we taking established characters and race swapping for no fucking reason? It's lazy fucking writing, and that is what people are tired of. It's not the fucking, you should take because they're black. No, it's lazy fucking writing. How easy is it to take an established character and just race swap? It takes actual time to create good characters, original characters, and that's what they don't want to do. They don't want to create original characters. They want to take established characters and do the bare fucking minimum. Well, we're going to take this female and we're going to make her black. We're going to take this white dude and make him black. And if you ask why, you're a fucking racist. No, you're the fucking racist, you pieces of shit. If you say it doesn't matter, why does it matter? It's fictional. Then why are you taking so much time to fucking race swap and create a brand new fucking story for this person when you could just easily put that time and effort into an original character? You're the fucking racist. You're the ones thinking about fucking race all the fucking time. Because you're, and we need representation. You know what would be really great? A girl boss. She can be black, and instead of being a damsel in distress, we're going to make her a complete badass. And she's going to free herself from enslavement, and she's going to be a sorceress, and people are going to rely on her, and she's going to have to save the guys all the time because guys are stupid. And I guarantee you that's what she's going to be like. She's going to be the one having to tell the guys what to do, having to tell everyone else what to do, who comes in to save the day, who has all these freaking girl boss moments because it's lazy fucking writing. Again, that's like taking Peter Parker and making him a fucking Chad before he gets bitten by the spider. That's not Peter Parker. That's like taking Goku and making him into a fucking Earthling and making him a pussy. That's not fucking Goku. Taking this and turning it into that is lazy fucking writing. And that is why people don't care about your fucking Netflix shows anymore. Because it's lazy fucking writing. Every time. And every time you have some fucking jackhole come out and say, don't watch it then, don't watch it. What fucking happens? They sit there and wonder, the ratings are completely abysmal. Oh, it must be from all those racists. They just hate strong, empowered black females. Or maybe it's the fact that you're stupid ass for saying, don't watch it then. Again, as I always say, that shield fucking goes up. Every fucking time. At least this time they can't just say it's the actor, not the color. Sorry, folks, but you chose the color. I hope they race swap this designer in all his upcoming products. So, Mr. Stark, tell me, if there was an established brown skin toned character and some clever clogs writer decides to say, let's say, her into a mighty breasted blonde ivory skinned person, would you be saying the same thing? Sorry, sir, but your virtue signal is showing. Yeah. Did he protect his account? Let's see. Stark M. So it's said 2 S's. Stark. Yeah. Every fucking time. These people are not only the worst kinds of people, they're fucking cowards. They want to dish out, saying shit, but they can never take it. Because they're all fucking cowards. Because they know they're doing the bare fucking minimum. They know that they're fucking lazy writing. They know it. And that's why they do this shit. So that no one can talk to them. They know what they're doing. If they were to take the fucking character, give her a new name, all this, that's fine. I'm sure she would have been an amazing character. But the fact that you took her and changed it to this for no real reason. Again, if it doesn't matter, why are you doing it in the first place? If it doesn't matter, why are you not only changing her color, but changing her story completely? If it doesn't matter, it can't work. It's not only one way. If you're telling people like us, oh, well, why should it matter? Well, why should it matter in this case? Why go through the trouble of changing the color in the backstory? No one can ever answer that. It's always one way. It's like, why does it matter? It's a fictional character. Exactly. It's an established fictional character. So you're telling us that it shouldn't matter. Why are you changing it in the first place then? If it doesn't matter. No one can ever answer that. Because these people are all the fucking same. The people like this are all the fucking same. And coming out and saying, then don't watch it. Okay. No one's going to watch it. And then when there's no ratings at all, and there's the reviews that are there like, a character fucking sucks, you can only blame yourself. Because every time someone comes out, especially with Netflix, it says, well, it's not made for you. If you don't like it, and it come Disney, Marvel, doesn't matter. The minute someone comes out and says, if you don't like it, don't watch it, or it's not for you. Every single time. Every single time. So producers, designers, if it doesn't matter, then why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? Please answer that question, because you can't. Instead, you hide in your little holes like the little fucking cowardly pussies that you are. Afraid of any real discourse, afraid of criticism, and you just hide in your little fucking safe space because you're a bunch of fucking cowards. Cowards who don't want to accept criticism, who put up that shield of, oh, you just hate rape, you're just a racist, you're a misogynist, you're this or that. Every fucking time. Every time we've done something about it, it's always the same. So maybe the fans aren't the problem here, sir. Maybe you're the fucking problem. And this fucking virtue signaling bullshit that's worked its way into every spectrum, every aspect of life. TV shows, movies, comic books, games, the fucking school systems. Everything's got to be virtue signaling now. And it's because of people like you. You are the ones doing it. You take a character, and all they have left is their name, Just make a new fucking character. Just change their goddamn name and keep the original character. Stop with this lazy, bare minimum fucking shitty quality writing. Just stop it. But hey, what do I know? Along with the rest of the people. What do we know? Anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.